Hi, I'm Dana Brownlee, and I'm here with another quick tip. Today, I want to talk about the importance of establishing and documenting a project charter for your project. It's such a valuable tool, and I feel very much underused. Now, sometimes in my training classes, I get pushback because people say, "Oh, Dana, we don't have time for a 3-day kickoff meeting and a full documented project charter where everyone signs and calligraphy pen and it's completely formalized." Don't get hung up on the formality. I promise you, real true story. I literally, because we were so short on time, pulled a group of people together, walked across the street to a coffee shop, and used the napkin under my coffee to document the key elements of our project charter. Wasn't the prettiest, but it was a really robust conversation with the right people, and we talked about the right elements. So that's what's important, not so much the formality. You might be saying, what are those right elements? Of course, they can vary, but let me share a few. One, you want to clarify what are the objectives of the project. Might sound really simple, but try this little task. Ask each person on your team to whisper in your ear, what's the objective of the project? If you've got 5 people on the team, you'd be surprised. Sometimes you've got 5 or more different objectives. So you want to ensure you're on the same page. Secondly, you might talk through some of the key activities or milestones for the project, certainly. But more importantly, you also want to talk through what are the success criteria? How will we know if we were successful? And don't just have that conversation internally. Pose that question to either your client, your boss, or your project sponsor. I typically ask my project sponsors to finish this sentence. I will consider this project a success if. It's really interesting to see what they come up with. And if they don't have an answer immediately, just put TBD on your charter and then come back to them 2 weeks later. Because just because, you got to remember, just because they didn't share with you what they expected doesn't mean they're not necessarily going to hold your feet to the fire at the end when you don't deliver. So you want to be sure you pull that out of them. Next, you want to clarify scope. What's in scope, what's out of scope? Very rarely do I see teams that do this effectively. If anything, they'll have a scope discussion, but they won't specifically delineate. This is our bullet list. These are all the items that we consider out of scope. I promise you, that bullet list of out of scope items, that's your scope creep waiting to happen. Okay, so you don't want to wait for it. You don't want it to be a landmine that blows up 3 or 6 months down the road. You want to proactively unearth these items, discuss them, and come up with a game plan. Finally, you also want to talk about team member time commitments and roles and responsibilities. A lot of times we've got people on our team who are considered part-time, but you want to clarify, what does that mean? If they're thinking part-time means whenever I get extra time, but you're thinking it means 20 hours a week, you guys are going to butt heads pretty soon. So you'd rather have the conversation sooner rather than later. Thanks so much for your attention. If you're interested in any other tips or videos or articles, please visit the resource library on our website. The address is professionalismmatters.com. Or maybe you're interested in a speaker for an upcoming event. Please fill out the form on our website as well, and someone will reach out to learn more about your event. Thanks so much for listening.